boy's flying. Have you ever flew before, dude? Oh, that was a hybrid. Yeah. He doesn't have that when the lights are on. It's so cool when he's not hiding in a rock. It actually could be fertile. They're as tall as me now. We're gonna do all these betta fish. Holy smokes, we literally completely cleared that fish tank out. Today's video is sponsored by the one and only API. Myself and API have been working together for 4 or 5 years now, a long time. Our longest supporter is API. And they've been in the industry for over 60 years, developing and perfecting products for your aquariums and ponds. I mean, API literally has just about anything you could think of, from test kits to water conditioners to fish medications and even nutritional products. I've used API in just about every single pond, the reef pond, the predatory pond, and even in the shark pond over yonder. Today though, we need to do a water test on the Amazon corner. And that's gonna require the Pond Master Test Kit. Let's go outside. Alrighty, on the back of the book it has your pH levels, it has your ammonia, it has your nitrite, and your phosphates. So you could just compare your water to every single one of these. You fill up your little API tube to that line right there. We test everything in this pond, but for the most part we like to make sure we keep an eye on the pH, and it's gotta be at the perfect levels for these red tails and all the predatory fish in this pond. We have our pH test kit here. It literally says add 5 drops. Super simple instructions on the bottle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You cap it off and you give it a shake. You give it a minute, and just like every other time we mostly do this pH test, it's sitting at the high 7s, which it is at the high 7s yet again. Perfect, boys and girls. These fish are thriving. And like I said, I mean, you could test your nitrite, you could test pretty much everything you need to know about your pond water inside this kit right here. Now, if you don't have any API products back at home, now's the time to get it, because you're gonna get 10% off using my code CHEWYAPI. All API products are available at Chewy, and again, that code CHEWYAPI will get you 10% off there. The link is down below. Big shout out to API for sponsoring, and without further ado, let's get back into the video. Oh yeah. Might need to upgrade that, huh? My goat house is falling apart. Might be time for another pallet there. These ones are hanging up. Oh, that one's falling out too. Oh, goodness gracious. I need to get a new pallet for this spot right here. You guys are so dang big now that you're breaking pallets. What is going on, Cuffaro? Welcome back to another video. My goat house needs some repairing. Can you guys still get up? Can you still do it? Let's see. Oh, come on, Boots. Oh, he's crying. Today we're doing something really cool. I haven't done it in a long time, and that's buy every single fish in the pet store. And I mean every single fish. All the fish out of the tanks in the pet store. So we're gonna do that just in a little bit. But of course, it's one of those farm days where we're hanging out with the animals. So before we do so, we gotta feed everyone. We just got turkeys, and the turkeys are growing tremendously. Like, they're getting big, but they like to poop everywhere on the concrete. So gotta spray it off, because I ain't stepping in it. All right, goats. Check out their little tongues. Look at their tongues. It's so funny when their tongue comes out. Here you go, guys. I haven't been up this early in a minute. What time is it, 10? Lady May and Mango. What's up, Lady May? Look at those tusks. Holy smokes. Brother, that would do some damage to you there, buddy. Heads up, Ty. He will attack. That's my attack pig. Except for he's really not that fast, so you could probably run away from him pretty easy. Dude, if he slung that tusk into your shin.
Get you good.
Come here, turkey. Come here, turkey. I wasn't kidding when I said the turkey's got massive. Look at the size of that thing. Oh, look at his little,
little beard coming.
Beard coming out. Oh, that boy's flying. Have you ever flew before, dude? Just the other day, I actually found eggs from these chickens. Finally, we found the first batch of eggs. Tommy just came across our first ever chicken egg. All hail chicken eggs. It actually could be fertile, so, because I do have roosters out here. So we're gonna put it back where we found it. It could actually even be a turkey. No, the turkeys aren't big enough. This is the first chicken egg ever found out here on the farm. What is that, Boots? Tommy, there's another one. Oh, they're starting to drop them now. A little Easter egg hunt. Well, there's two. There's 2 chicken eggs now, at least that we found. Chickens are having eggs. I'm actually stoked about this, finally. About dang time. I drilled these boot scrubbers, even though I never wear the farm boots out here. I just get all my shoes dirty. But if any of you own a farm, I tell you what, these, very big help. There's 11 pigs in this enclosure. This enclosure has the most pigs on the farm. 11 of them, and they go through food like crazy. Big shout out to everyone that always gets stuff on the Amazon wish list, sends it over. Oh, hi Bubba. Hi buddy. Yeah, it's a huge help when the feed gets sent to the house just unannounced, just pops to the front door. I'm like, oh, that's nice. There's a day of feed. There you go, guys. Mama gets a scoop before everyone else out of this because everyone wants to bully her. She usually eats in there, but this is just the morning like snack. They're not even eating yet. This is just a little snack before feeding time. Oh, I forgot to mention, look what I did with the lobster traps. I don't know if they're gonna stay here, but I figured some nice lawn decoration for the lobster traps. It kind of makes it smell like the Florida Keys. You know, that salt wood smell. It also looks like the Florida Keys, so I just feel like I'm in the Florida Keys, you know? I like to mix it up here. I don't know if they're staying here. I think they'd be kind of cool up by the fish building and then put hay in them and make a solid plywood top so that the chickens can go in and lay eggs in them. Be kind of sick. I don't know. Let me know what you think we should do in the comments about these things, but I definitely don't want to put them to waste. They look cool. Lawn ornaments, sick. Does anyone want to come say hello? Oh, that was a hybrid. I love this pond. Super cool. The Amazon corner.
Why is this pig so large?
This is Big Baby Mama. This is the coon coon. Coon coon right here, which they've lost a lot of weight. This one got huge, bro. That's the boar hog, my only straight up feral boar hog that I have. And he's massive. He's also very friendly. Come on in, Ty. You and Daniel Ford hunt these things. He might get a little slobber on your leg.
Yeah, why is he foaming?
Dude, I love the shield. That shield right there. He's a beast, bro. Look at the size of him.
He's pretty big.
Look at the size of that thing. That's one that won't, hey! These guys are massive, bro. I can't even lift that. I literally can't even lift him up. Let's get out of here. Good old coon coon. That face is just like something else. That face is something else. You know what my favorite part is? Every time I bring someone to the farm, they see this pig and they're like, I didn't even know that existed. Hi, babe. You got a good old babe here. Ready, buddy? Yeah. I mean, some of it's got to go in his nostril, right?
It has to.
Oh, he blew him out. We're here inside the building now, and you saw the lobster traps outside. If you didn't see the last video, you're probably like, where the heck, why are those outside now? Well, come on this way. This is the same day we filmed the other video, so it's the same clarity. It's not like 4 days after the last video. So it's still a little bit foggy. In about a day or two, this should be crystal clear. It's actually the cleanest water I've ever seen Charlie bring in the saltwater truck, ever. It's from Key Biscayne.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so this is like the cleanest water we've ever got. It's very, very clear. Our scape is just massive. It's incredible. Our fish are loving it so far. It's got some time to clear up. And then of course we plan to get the sharks, which is gonna be very, very big. It's probably gonna be one of my biggest videos ever, I think. One of my biggest videos ever. I've been hyping this up for months, and in the shark video is the new merch drop, which is not this. I'm telling you, the new merch drop is sick. So be ready for that too. Of course, we have our Etsy pond here, a little update on the Fly River and all the cichlids. These guys are doing super, super good. Just yesterday, I had filmed him out and about, and it's so cool when he's not hiding in a rock and he's out walking around. All right, cichlids. Show YouTube what you're all about. They are crazy how big they're getting, dude.
They probably doubled in size.
Double, at least double. At least double in size. I don't know where Buddy is. It's so early, the lights aren't even on yet. And he's gone. Oh, I love his colors when the lights are off. He's red right now. He's lit up right now. Wow, that boy is beautiful. You see the yellow? He doesn't have that when the lights are on. So we got him early in the morning when you don't typically see him, and his colors are all fired up. He goes hunting for crickets. Dude, I found baby crickets in here the other day.
Oh, wow.
Insane, bro. The crickets are breeding. When they get out, they breed. Hey, take it easy, buddy. Here, go back. And then of course, before we get out of the building, this is the predatory pond. Y'all know what is in this pond. I've shown it many, 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 many times on the channel. I do have all these artificial corals, and I took all them off. I just had to trim these down. I took them off the rocks that they came on. I got these from Tommy, an old client of Tommy's, who was getting rid of his aquarium, and I thought they'd be perfect for our reef pond. So eventually on the next water change, I did forget the last water change. This next water change, we'll be cutting all these off and gluing all of these massive corals inside the aquarium, which should change the entire look of that reef pond. And then over here on this side of the building, we have the reef pond, which everything looks amazing in here lately. They're getting super, super big. One of my favorite ponds we've ever made here at the channel. These fish are doing great. All the fish in the building are doing fantastic. I think now is the time we show you what the heck today's video is all about. Got the updates? Let's go outside. Alrighty, fellas, we're here in the backyard. This is what the pond's looking like now. If you remember months back, we had Shillelagh, a company, come out and put all these water aquatic plants on the side. All these aquatic plants, super, super beautiful. And then all of a sudden, everything died off. Then, out of nowhere, the rain starts and just, whoosh, the whole pond just takes off. And since it's been holding water way better, and it's growing these plants like crazy, like a literal weed. I mean, literally, look at how big these things got. They're as tall as me now. Some of these plants are just thriving. Take a look at the plant that was put on this bank right here. I gotta get my landscapers to cut. They don't get too close because they're afraid of killing any plants. So they always leave like so much over here. So I don't know what the heck kind of plants these are. I totally forgot, but it's a weed. And they sit, I'll show you. This is one of them. They float, and it's like foam. It almost feels like a marshmallow. That's what allows the plant to float. And then when you touch them, take a look at this, ready? Watch this. Mia, get out of there. What are you doing? Get. The heck are you doing? When you feel them, watch this. Watch them all just drop. See them shrink? Watch this.
It's like they shrivel up.
Yeah. But what the heck makes a plant have a brain to do that?
Yeah,
am I crazy? Like, where's the brain in this? So confusing. But it's a weed, clearly. We got it for the pond, and since it is just taken over half the pond, but the frogs love it out here. The frogs absolutely love it. The fish doesn't harm the fish, just on the surface, and I think it actually avoids a lot of algae growth because the sun can't get through all that plant. So the pond looks epic right now. It is the coolest it's ever been. All the plants are thriving. Our mangroves in the back are thriving. I don't keep the waterfall on, which I probably should. I just choose not to because my electrical bill's already like $1,300 a month. So if I turn that on, it does go up like 200 bucks. So we're just gonna keep that off for now. Today's goal, though, is to put a bunch of goldfish in this pond. I did it once before, and then the water drained all the way down. We actually had a bunch of Oscars in here as well, but blue herons, before the plants were growing on the side, would just sit on the bank. Once the water got low from too much sun, the blue herons were they murked everything. There was not a single fish left in this pond other than walking catfish. Literally nothing left. Now that it stays full, and there's plants to guard the edges, we're good. So we need to redo this. We need to get a bunch of goldfish all over again. So that's the goal for today. We're gonna get hundreds and hundreds of goldfish and stock our pond so that we can come out here and feed the goldfish yet again. So we're gonna try to restock this with a bunch of So the goal for today, restock the backyard pond with a shiesty load of goldfish. Let's go. Had the best baked Lay's bag of chips I've ever had in my life just a moment ago. Folks, we are here at PetSmart. We're here to buy every dang goldfish they've got. Alrighty, folks, is it dark in here? It's a little dark. It is a little dark. Maybe the lighting will probably catch up though. Yeah, it's pretty good. We have a cart full of betta fish, so we're gonna switch up, and instead of doing goldfish, we're gonna do all these betta fish. So let's go. As long as they were all female, we should be fine. But I see male, 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 half moon male. It wouldn't be good. But what would be good is this. All of these fish, every single tank, 1, 2, 3. What I did last time was I did leave one tank for people that need feeders, because people will come here and actually need feeders to feed their fish, and they might not be able to get to the other one, or this is a local store that a lot of people come to buy their feeders to feed their fish. So I'm not gonna buy this tank just so I could leave some feeders for people that are coming and need to actually feed their fish. Just a little thoughtful of myself, I know. Thank you very much. I'm gonna buy them. I'm just kidding. But what we are gonna do is buy both of these, this entire 2 tanks full of goldfish, and I can tell you what, we're gonna know exactly how many are down here in just a moment. But if you buy Comets or Minnows, they have this new thing. They didn't have this before. The more you buy, the cheaper it gets per fish. So 51 plus or more quantity, it's 19 cents each, and the large is 37 cents each, which we're getting large. So 37 cents each. If you do the math, there's hundreds and hundreds of goldfish. So like I said, we'll see exactly how many in just a second, but we gotta get someone over here, which there should be a button to click. They no longer have that button. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I'm gonna go like 580. 580.
I was gonna say 300.
Cast your vote.
420.
All right, 420.
You said 386.
386.
Tell you?
That's the actual count.
Oh, the actual count's 386. I said 300.
Oh, because she could check how many are left in stock.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Dang, now
gotta
she
love
doesn't have
that.
to
How would you
count
say?
I said 300.
He's the closest. No, he's the closest. He's 40 away.
Yeah. Nice.
Good job,
What do
Danny.
I get?
Absolutely nothing.
You get
God. Dude. Goodness gracious. Teamwork makes the dream work. So we're gonna do that probably like 6 more times, and then we'll have all these goldfish.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I
Usually don't do this many.
totally would understand. There we go. They go for a little roller coaster ride real quick. This is impeccable, fellas. Look how many there are. 4 bags so far, just completely filled. And thankfully, we're not too far from home, so although they're stuffed in there, they won't be for long. They're going straight in the pond. All right, folks. Last bag of goldfish. There it is. Holy smokes. We literally completely cleared that fish tank out. Those fish tanks. We left a little bit. They said they just got these. They just got these today. So we want to obviously, gotta leave some large feeders too for people that come in. So I don't want to be the guy that just comes, swoops everything and they're not available for another week, which I just did. So I'm that guy. This is crazy. We're walking through the store with like 300 goldfish right now. Squared, dude.
Just keep on placing them. Goodness.
It's a lot of orange.
That is a lot of orange. Got it, folks. 5 bags of goldfish. 5. All right, folks. We're back home. Got all the Goldilocks with us. The next step with all of these bags of fish is to acclimate, because the pond outside here in Florida is obviously a heck of a lot hotter than how cold it is in that building. And you can actually see it's starting to humidify around the bags like a refrigerator when you pull a water bottle out of the refrigerator. I mean, off rip. Alrighty, folks, acclimation. It's like this perfect little pocket right here. All of our goldfish to acclimate, and it's gonna be a while. We're probably gonna have to wait just a wee bit of time for all this to acclimate. I really do want these fish to thrive in here. Oh my gosh, they're gonna look so cool. When they do acclimate and it's totally done, it's gonna be amazing. They're gonna just swim around here and love life and enjoy life. See you in 15 minutes, 20 minutes probably. Maybe even 30, it's cold. We're back at the pond. I think we take all the bags over to the bank and release them at the bank. Should be better now. Yeah, they're much, much better. We're gonna release 1 bag right here. First bag. Look at them all. They're like, where the heck am I? Just like that. Let's go over to the bank. We have 4 more bags to put in right here. And then we should be seeing these fish. And like, I mean, tomorrow we'll see them, but they should be eating on the surface and stuff within the next few days. Dude, look at them all. That's crazy. And last time we did this, they all did the same thing. They all went to the bank. Takes them a second to wake up. Like when you first pour them in, you'll notice a lot of them will either be at the surface, so they'll be sitting at the bottom, like in the weeds, like look not okay. But trust me, last time it was the same way. Boom. I'm gonna release it right in front of the camera. Oh, 1 left. Boop, there he is. Holy smokes, fellas. Look at all these goldfish. As you can see, some that are like that right there with the black on them. There's also gonna be some just straight orange. There'll be some white and orange. And of course, there's some floaters, but the native wildlife will take care of that. This is awesome. And to FWC watching, this is an enclosed pond on my property. Not illegal. We have 300 goldfish, about roughly, in this pond now. And like I said, they're spread out right now. But give them a little bit, maybe like 30 minutes. And once they go all explore through the pond, like even from right here, you can already see, look at the difference. Look at that. Look at them all at the bottom over here. All those fish are just gonna get comfortable, acclimate, correct, and then just boom, vanish. And as they grow, they'll be coming up to the dock and eating out of our hand on video for the channel. So look at all the goldfish. Holy smokes. That's insane. Me too. Evan's here at the farm, giving little man a tour of the whole place, and we just came to check out to see if we could find any goldfish. And to say the least, we could find goldfish. They're just chilling, eating algae, kind of just swimming all around. What do you think, Evan?
How big are they?
They're tiny.
They're just little babies right now.
Name all 300 in the comments down below individually, and let's see if this could be the most commented video I've ever had on YouTube. We got a lot of goldfish, folks, but now that all these fish are in, I'm gonna get the pond level to rise all the way to the top, and I do that by doing this. Come, follow me. So now in the drought part of the year, where it's very dry here in Florida, this pond will never go all the way to the bottom. Now, I do have plans that I'd love to do at some point, like make a waterfall back there and do liner and a lot more. But for the time being, until that ever becomes a thing, turn that valve right here, right by the hog and coon enclosure, and there's a pipe that runs underground, and this should be flowing fresh water to fill up the pond and never allow it to fully dry out like it did when we had our like Oscars and stuff in it. You can hear it.
Peeing.
Yep. There it goes, folks. We've got fresh water. I mean, as fresh water gets. Right there. Going in the pond, and that will fill it up, and we can always adjust the levels of water. So this thing is, it's fully set up. As you can see, the aquatic plants are doing amazing. There's even some algae in the back corner, which is super natural. Plenty of plant life, which also provides oxygen and coverage for the fish, hence why the birds can't really get to the fish as much anymore. Not only the bank coverage, but also the water coverage with all these water plants. So thanks to Chilili, we have all these plants. Big shout out to you, Chilili. I appreciate all you tuning into today's video. I mean, we've been cranking out some amazing content lately. If you're really enjoying it, make sure to leave a like and make sure you subscribe down below. I think like 30 or 40% of the people that watch these videos, you Cuffaros, are not even subscribed. So make sure to subscribe. We have some crazy content on the way. Lots of stuff to do at this farm, and we're building it day by day by day. So hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching yet again. 300 goldfish are in the backyard pond, and she's filling up with some clear water. Peace out.